I am Darlene, and I'm here to do some readings for you guys tonight. So chime in when you get here. Ooh, it's been a long week. Happy post-Christmas for those who celebrate. I had a fabulous Christmas myself. It was wonderful. My whole family was here. We didn't overeat. We ate appropriately, and we just all had a great time being together. We had all my grandkids were here. It was wonderful. And I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Oh my goodness. And it was, because my house is small, and it was, elbow to elbow, but all good. It really was all good. So I hope you guys had a great one as well. Hey Isabel, welcome. Let me get myself pulled up over here. I was just telling about my Christmas and how wonderful it was, and I'm just so blessed to have such a great family. We all get along together. Even my ex comes, we're just so wonderful. I'm so blessed. Anyway, oh goodness. So I hope you guys did too. I hope you had a fabulous, fabulous weekend, and because I haven't seen you guys since the weekend and Christmas. So what's going on in the world? Like I said, I don't know how long I'll be here tonight. I'm still recovering from Christmas, but I am going to come on this weekend, probably tomorrow, but definitely Sunday, so I will. Hey Kay, welcome. Just trying to get my energy back. That was just a long, few days here, and my glasses are so dirty. I don't know how that even works. That's a little better. I forget to clean them before I come on here. That's half why I throw them out, throw them off when I'm doing these readings. Well, I hope you had a good Christmas too, Isabel. I know some people, hey, Humble Beginnings. We are, is that right? We're digging in the mud hole tonight. Hey, Playboy Bunny, welcome. Yes, Kay. I know, it's constant. And I really need new lenses. I've just been putting it off because they keep changing and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Saeed, welcome from Pakistan. Welcome, a very warm welcome. Great to see you here. Hey, TJ, welcome. I am funny. Once in a while I'm funny. I'm funnier when I'm a little more rested than I am tonight. Brendan from Ireland, welcome. Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Staying off the grid. Yeah, you know what? My ears are huge, but I'd rather have huge ears than a small mind like some people. So, we can't all be 10s, can we? So sweet of you to ask, Syed. I am wonderful. Just a little tired from the holidays, but it was fabulous. I'm really, really pleased. So, oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. From where is that? Switzerland. These little emojis or whatever those are called are so small. Switzerland, I think that is. I'm not sure. I just want I have zero tolerance for trolls tonight. Just saying, y'all, I'm not having it. TJ, yeah, and darn it, again, I forgot my pad, y'all. Hang on one second. Please forgive me. I apologize. 1 second. All right. Hopefully, can't see where that goes. All right, let me scroll back up here and start taking names here. Oh, thank you. Is that a G1L golf gilf? Thank you. Yeah, it just felt easy tonight. Good old fun sweatshirt. Do you like that, Playboy Bunny? cleaned it up from my previous version, but that's good enough. I think they get the point, right? All right, let me go back up here. Kay asked for a reading. So, guys, I'm doing Kay so far, Kay Campbell. And then who asked for the next one? Let me see. TJ, you know, I know you know I call you TJ because I can't pronounce your name and do it right. So I know you know that by now. And I hope you're forgiving me. All right, let me see. Hey, Daniel, welcome. Fatima, welcome. How old am I? Why are people so fascinated with how old you are on here? 73 or 74, somewhere in there. My son and I were having a discussion about that this weekend. Hussein, did I say that correctly? Welcome, and welcome Mark in Germany. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I've had anybody. I may have just not known it from Germany. Welcome. Brendan, you're after TJ, and then I've only got one more slot for free readings. Brendan, okay, after TJ. Well, I'm sorry, TJ UK. I can't pronounce her name, and I just refuse to butcher it. So. Oh. Yep. Yep. The Granny Sexy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. Oh, good. Hey, Chill. Good to see you again. You going to help me moderate tonight? I've already blocked somebody. I mean, we're 2 minutes in here or whatever it is anyway. Oh, good. I know. I just said earlier before you got on here, I just have zero tolerance for that tonight. I'm just not dealing with it. Okay, one more slot for free reading, and then that's it for tonight. So just getting all my names down here before I start reading here for you, Kay. Kay, would you type in your question, though? Go ahead and type in your question for me, Kay, please, and thank you. Yes, Jill, you can. You'll be my last one. My last free one. Now, you guys can get, sorry, my thing was going off. I can do some super chats, but I'm not going to be here to midnight, so just saying. I'm talking about readings, Mirwise. I'm doing 4. If you'll notice in the description, it says I'm doing readings for my new subscribers, and I have slots for 4 free ones. Okay, Kay wants to know, will he come back soon, and does he really love me? Well, let's see what the cards tell us. What deck for Kay? Y'all, I am so dry mouth, and I haven't even started tonight. Apologies. What deck? Okie dokie for Kay. All right, we want to ask about Kay. Let's find out for you, Kay. Jennifer, I'm not sure. Mula's here. Everybody's here. Hey, Mula, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Mula, did you get to visit your son? Wasn't that at Christmas, or was that not yet? Oh, that's so sweet of you, Mula. I love that you support me that way. Not yet. Not yet. You haven't seen him. I know you must be dying to see him. Mule, because you are always helping me out in the chat, I will. But you have to be at the end. You have to stay to the end. And I know you've got prayers in here sometime. Okay, now wait a minute before I lose Kay's question. There we go, Kay. All right, we're asking about Kay. Please show me Kay's person. Will he come back, and how does he truly feel about Kay? Please show me for Kay, please. Chrissy, I'm not sure I understand your question. What cards are you, what deck of cards do you mean I'm using? These are the, wait a minute. Wait 1 second to get the box. Arcanum. They're called the Arcanum, this particular deck. I can't remember some of them. The Arcanum. This particular, and they have beautiful, beautiful artwork on this particular deck. But I have, I don't know, 10 or 12 decks over here, so it just depends. I always try to ask Spirit which one they want me to use for the person in particular. You're very welcome. Happy to answer that question. Okay, guys, let's get rolling here. That's right, Mula. We got 36 people so far and only 7 likes. Now, that's just wrong. Y'all get your thumbs on that like button, please, and thank you, because that's really the best way you can support me. Well, one of, but thank you. All right, Kay, I don't know, this deck's taking its sweet time for us tonight. Okay, Chill, you said give Mirwaz. Well, that's so sweet of you. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you. Okay, let me get that. Okay, sorry, I have to do that or I'll forget. Okay, my goodness. Ouch. We've got the Devil in the verse and the 8 of Swords. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Let me get some more cards before I speak. The Devil, as y'all will always hear me say the same things. Card is about restrictions. It's being held back. It's things that keep us from being our very best. Sometimes that's addiction. Sometimes that's behavioral patterns. Sometimes it's obsessiveness about things. Goodness me, Kay. Let me see. How does this person feel about Kay? It's not looking promising, Kay, but I'm going to get more cards here. The 8 of Swords in reverse. This is somebody trying, you know, in the upright, the picture speaks 1,000 words here. It's the card of overthinking, essentially. In the reverse, for me, it means somebody who's starting to get clarity. But they're not there yet with that card, but they're starting to. They're starting to, the fog is clearing, right? Excuse me. But the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody can be angry, can be cold. Yeah, the 2 of Cups at the bottom. This is a breakup. Yeah, somebody who's, okay. Let me get a few more cards. So it's not looking good right now, okay, but you know, sometimes we just have to give people time. Sometimes it just takes time, right? I love that you guys are talking to each other in the chat. Wait a minute. Patrick, that just shows how little you know. But you're entitled to your opinion. Okay, this is just another card of not giving, not wanting, the 6 of Pentacles, not wanting to give to the connection, or giving, or it's unfair. No, let me say that differently. It's not an equal give and take. And in the reverse, that's even more accentuated for me with all these reversals. Every one of these cards. Now this deck was not, it's not all, I mean, in other words, I don't have the deck upside down. But all these cards are coming out. And the moon sign, that's interesting. Okay, you know, I've got 2 major arcana out of 5 and no cups here, which cups represent emotions and feelings. So your person is just, I get this feeling that he's this cold. He's just not wanting to feel. He's not wanting to feel. Now the moon came out sideways, and you hear me talk about this, guys, that when a card comes out sideways, for me, it's in transition. Sorry for the glare. It's neither upright or reversed, meaning it means it's undecided. It's still in motion. It's kind of like it's spinning for me energetically. So what does that mean? The moon card is secrets. In the upright, it can be secrets and fears and things that are hidden. When it's reversed for me, it's those things coming to light. So this person is, I think, very in process of discovering his own feelings or being comfortable with his own feelings. And you're a part of that equation, of course, if you're a love interest. So let me get a couple more for you here. Ken, I have already filled up the 4 free readings, but I will take a couple of super chats. No, Brooklyn, I did not. I don't know why these cards are just not coming out here tonight, but I'll get you done here, Kay. Well, I know it's not the same in all countries, is it, Mula, about how do you access things, and YouTube isn't the same in all countries. So, but that's very thoughtful of you. Thank you. Let me get on down here to... Oh, there we go. There's some more. Ooh, got several. I can't even believe, I don't know if I've ever had a reading that were every card in here, with the exception of the moon card that I spoke about, Kay, is reversed. That is very unusual. Now it does, you know, reverse, some cards in the reverse are better than in the upright, so it's not about that. It's just very unusual. I just can't help but notice that. I think, okay, what this person is going through or needs to go through and hasn't done yet is having an awakening. This is the Judgment card. And it means that. It means awakening. Now, sometimes it's reconciliation, but I get a very distinct energy here. This person, and relationships can be part of awakenings. Let me be clear about that. It can cause awakenings. It's, you know, self-examination. It's waking up to soul growth, and oftentimes that takes life lessons for us to get there. This is in the reverse, and it's saying to me, your person's just not there, quote, there yet. Now, the Six of Swords in reverse can say somebody is not able to move on. And particularly because it's right underneath this Eight of Swords, that tells me that he's still thinking. This is still affecting him mentally. But this is saying, the Empress in reverse is saying, but he's not seeing expansion here. He's not feeling nurtured here, or he's not. It can also mean a lack of confidence, actually. And the Four of Cups is, so I don't want to give you any false hope here. I'm not saying it's totally negative. The Four of Cups is apathy. It's disappointment. in the reverse, occasionally it means somebody who's rethinking something that they turned down originally. But it's still, I mean, look at the picture on the card. It's still somebody just sitting there and kind of crying over spilt milk in a way, but just apathetic is the word for me that epitomizes that card. And then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is at the bottom of the deck. This is, let me see what's under here. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm sorry, honey. I'm just not seeing any positive cards of him coming back or him talking about his feelings. He's very closed up. And I'm just looking to double check myself. The only cup on this board right now is the one of disappointment and apathy. This is just not very positive, Kay. If you're wanting this person back, I have to say that this is not looking good right now. Now, we'll say, you know, things change on a dime. Things change on a dime. This could change tomorrow. People have free will. This is the Queen, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords in the upright, which is lying, cheating, stealing, deception, basically. And all of that, I don't know who did what here. This is not a blame game. The Star in reverse means I'm not done healing yet, essentially. So I think that's where your person is. Ace of Swords, there was I feel like this is in the reverse too. There was some kind of deception and untruths. Can we say that here? And he is not over it. I don't know who did what. Like I said, that's not relative here. But, okay, I have to say that this person is not warm and fuzzy towards you right now. And I'm sorry to have to say it that way. But, again, things can change, right? Things can change. Excuse me. I just wish I could give you better news, but every time I cut the deck and look at it, the Sun in reverse, this is unhappiness. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse, this is sadness, being left out in the cold, abandoned. Seven of Cups in reverse, I'm confused, I don't know what to do. Or overwhelmed with, yeah, confusion. So, Kay, I have to say this, I don't think your person is feeling the warm fuzzies towards you right now. But again, this can change. Things can change. So, you know, get busy getting happy, Kay. Start manifesting. Start working on what you need to change in yourself so that you can be a good point of attraction that if you want this person back. But it's not looking like, I see no like real forward action cards here at all, or like they're even going to contact you. So I'm sorry, honey, but that's what I'm seeing for you tonight. I wish it was better news, but I only do what half the cards come out. All right, put these back. Let's see who's next. TJ, are you still here? I think you're next, if I remember correctly. Yeah. TJ, you want to type your question in the comments, please, for me? I wonder, Kay, if when he contacted you again after that 6 weeks, was it Mercury retrograde? Because sometimes that happens during Mercury retrograde, and we just got out of Mercury retrograde. Sometimes that happens. Happened to me this time too. Yeah, and now he's gone again, so whatever. So, okay, it's his loss because I've got other plans. Chill. Ghost that song. Well, that's right. Never look back, right? Okay, Gigi, I don't know if I can answer all of that or not. We'll see what the cards say, though. Oh, thank you, Mula. It's just a fun, comfy sweatshirt, and you know, kind of reminds tie-dyes. You know, we were the original tie-dye generation. I'm just saying, for you youngsters out there. All right, what deck for? I wish I could pronounce your name. I'm going to ask one of my friends who's Indian if she can help me with that. She might know. Will and me and Sid. Okay. What deck, please, for TJ? What deck? Okay. Regular light seer deck. All right. We're asking about TJ and Sid. Will there be a reconciliation, please? And I don't know. All right. Ooh, well, that's hopeful. There's healing taking place. TJ, there's healing taking place. That's wish. You know, the star card is wishes coming true, but it is another level. But basically, it's healing. But there's something you don't see yet, something that's not seen, or there could be fears around disappointment where this is concerned. Let me see what else. Kay says, he said he was back and loves me. Well, great. Kay, listen, I hope I'm wrong. I hope every one of those cards was wrong for you. I would happily, if you want this person back and that makes you happy, I would happily stand up on here in front of thousands of people and say I'm wrong, because I certainly can be. Always we can be wrong. So I hope I hope I'm wrong about that for you. All right, how does Sid, will they reconcile? And okay, well, this looks very good. He certainly is passionate about you, and there is certainly are good feelings here. There is love there. The Two of Cups is off from the soulmate card. You asked me about that, and I didn't comment on it because there's only 2 cards in the deck that, for me, represent soulmates or twin flames, and this is one of them. This would be my soulmate card, not the twin flame card. And believe me, you'd rather have a soulmate than a twin flame. All right, but somebody here is feeling like this is a missed opportunity, so I don't know what that's about yet. Let's see, TJ, what else? He is thinking about you. This is the card of reminiscing, family, and good times, and, you know, just fond memories, thinking back, not being able to get past that, frankly, when it's in reverse. You think you are soulmates, yeah. Like I said, you'd rather have a soulmate. I know that. What else for TJ, please? So that's good. Oh, all right. Maybe one more, Spirit, one more. Ooh, bunch more. All right, all right. Let's see. I'm taking that one. It's at the bottom. Yeah, it just doesn't have clarity about something yet, but let's see. I'm laughing because the last time I did this reading, y'all remember me talking about sometimes, it seems like each time I do one of these lives is a card that comes out like almost in every reading. And last time it was the Devil card. Well, apparently he's going to show himself tonight as well, because he's the second time, 2 readings, and he's coming out again. But for you, he's in the upright. Not good, but that's all right. Let's see here. What in the... Wow. Okay, I'm just looking now at how these are positioned. Okay, I don't know. Excuse me, TJ. I think you and this person have had some in and out situations. So whatever that means for you. Okay, It's basically could be inconsistent. Now this is in reverse under the star, which could be saying, I want to heal that. I told you this is the card of healing. I want to heal that. I want to heal this in and out. But there's stuff that, remember me saying, there's stuff that you can't see. What you can't see is this, that there's something that's holding your person back. This could be, again, addictions, obsessions, behaviors, other entities, not necessarily a person, but if somebody's a workaholic, that's a kind of obsession. Could be anything, but it's something toxic beneath the surface that's hidden here. But then you get to these two cards, and we've got the Two of Cups and Justice right below it. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. It's saying, I want things to balance. I want things to balance because I have love for this person. But, and you knew that was coming, I don't know what this missed opportunity was, and because there's a tower here right below it. What happened would be the tower if you guys, could be anything from a fight to somebody saying, I don't want to ever see you again, to, you know, just saying I need a timeout. It could be something in their life. Could be something like them losing their job or something that would be impactful to a relationship, right? And it had something to do with ego and pride and winning at all cost. Could be some stubborn energy here, you know, in the upright. This is self-sabotage. In the reverse, and yours is in reverse tonight, it can mean somebody rethinking that behavior. Maybe I want to make amends for that. Or another meaning is, it can, and it's interesting because I rarely get this, but because it's next to the Tower card, this could be something that was family. For example, just an example, if this person, if Sid had family and that he had to deal with, we all have family we're dealing with. I don't mean deal with in a negative way always, but it can be. Maybe you are the missed opportunity because of family things that he had to deal with that caused a tower. And the reason I say that, this card in the reverse can also mean something that happens negative, let's say, fighting, mind games, whatever, but that you are almost like a bystander for. It's like, this happened and I'm affected by it, but I didn't cause it. Sometimes, and that's a very odd meaning, a little lesser used meaning, but I kind of get there's some dynamic here about this that's relative. I am way not even in touch with this chat. I don't know. I hope somebody's... I don't know what y'all talking about, but I love Mula. I just saw Mula's comment, we're all one happy family. I love that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Betroits. So I want one more card here because I didn't speak about this other card and I want to see what comes out with it. Please show me more about this victory card here. Please show me this victory card for TJ, please. What is this? What is this? There we go. Interesting, came out sideways. Oh, all right. Deciding if he wants to hold on. Deciding if, because, or let go. Yeah. Because somebody here, I don't know if this is you or him, but we did ask about his feelings. Feeling abandoned or left out. And you can answer this for me. Sometimes, because the Nine of Pentacles is here, can be somebody who's codependent. So if you haven't been given this, for example, if you cut this person off or said, no, I just need a break, they would be missing this sort of, someone who's codependent misses that attention. and they would be feeling abandoned. So, anyway, that might speak to this card as well. So we've got the Six of Wands, which is a victory card. That's good. And the Four of Pentacles sideways, and we talked about sideways cards earlier. Below that, it's like this person is deciding, I hate to put that much weight on a minor arcana card, but it feels like they're, do I let go? Do I hang on? Do I let go? Do I hang on? Do I let go or do I hang on? TJ, that's, I have to know more. That's just not enough. I've got to know more about that. That ending was, that's a cliffhanger. I don't like that. What is this Four of Pentacles with this victory card, please, Spirit? Too much of a cliffhanger. Can't have it. Please help me understand, Spirit. What is this victory card with the Four of Pentacles? Please and thank you. All right. Well, cannot make this up. Remember this guy? Tarot does not play. So it feels to me like this person is saying, I want a victory, but, you know, it's that back and forth energy. So I'm thinking about it, but that means it also may mean, another possible meaning is, because I keep coming back to this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, there could be some monetary situation that your relationship is affecting or being affected by. And because this is money, these are pentacles. And in the upright, this is the miser card. They're holding on to those pentacles, saving up their money. And in the reverse, it's okay, I'm ready to let go. And now we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is like no movement, nada. I'm sitting here. I'm not only am getting off my horse and taking a nap in the grass, but I got my sleeping bag and I'm camping out. I'm not going anywhere. Now, at the bottom of the deck, the Devil in reverse, this is being released from that toxic energy, being set free, being liberated from toxic energy. This is a breakup. The Lovers in reverse is a breakup. And, so it's like this person to me is deciding. I don't feel a strong sense that they have decided one way or the other. He doesn't want conflict, I can tell you that. He does not want any more conflict. And a part of it, because I'm getting these conflicting cards, I want to, you know, let go of this toxic, whatever this is. You know, this could be, I've made a choice about something, or I can't make a choice about something, or essentially that can be a breakup about ending a cycle. The World, wait, is that the World or which one? Yeah. It's in reverse, but I don't want to end the cycle. But I don't want any conflict. But I don't think I want to invest in it any. I don't want to work on it anymore. But I just have no patience. So you see what I'm saying? It's like back and forth and back and forth. And the Three of Swords is in reverse. That's a lot of hurt and pain, but it does mean it's starting to heal. There we go. And now we come full circle to the victory card in the small deck. So this is to me saying you just need to give this person time, and almost pretty much the same. It seems to be the theme tonight, right? Excuse me. Whatever's going on, I don't think this person really knows how they feel yet. That's the bottom line, TJ. I mean, they do love you. I can't say that. Let me take that back. They do love you. There is love here very clearly. And they want the scales to be balanced. They want things to be fair. But when I do a reading like I've got these cards here has a very different energy. And then we've got those two cards, the Two of Cups and Justice. And then the cards to the right of it, it's like two different sets of energies here for me right now. Sometimes that can be two people. I feel like sometimes it can be before and after. It can mean a lot of different things. But going by what I'm feeling, this last piece here is saying right now, whatever your person is dealing with, and maybe it's because, you know, they could have had, again, they could have lost their job, and that could have been a tower, and so they're trying to just take care of their family here until they can figure this thing out. You know, this is over. That could be what's going on here. Until they can see their way into this victory. But the victory to me looks like it's being able to let go of something that has been at a standstill. So I'm hoping that last piece will make sense for you. That your person needs to let go of something they've been holding on to that has put things at a standstill from them. And that will liberate them. Him, you, both of you. That will be the liberation for this situation. So I feel intuitively that you know what this is, even though this isn't making a whole lot of sense to me, that you know what this is. And this will make sense to you. So if it does, I hope you'll send off in the comments. But I'm just feeling he's just got something going on. And you know, sometimes we have to put love on the back burner. That's kind of what this feels like to me. It just feels like he's just have to put this on the back burner right now. Does he love you? Yes. Yes. But there's some kind of toxic energy here that's in the mix that is about to be liberated or in the process of being liberated or set free from or changing, that's hopefully will affect this in a good way. At the bottom of that deck again. Okay, TJ, I don't know if that was help. I hope that made sense, and I hope you can make some sense from that. But that is what I have for you tonight. I wish it was a little clearer to me, but oftentimes, even if it doesn't make sense to me, y'all know your story, so hopefully. Hopefully it will. All right, let's see. Kay and TJ and Brandon is next. So Brandon, if you're here. Good question, Chill. Well, I don't know that I could say. I'm not enough of a science geek to know if that would be accurate, but I know it is a frequency. Everything has a frequency. That I can answer for you. Okay, let me shuffle these back. And then, Brandon, if you're still here, will you type your question in, pretty please? Pretty please, and thank you. Did everybody have a fabulous Christmas? I hope so, for those of you who celebrate. Or Hanukkah. I think that was just, what's that, yesterday? Day before? Day after tomorrow? Yeah, I have no clue. Hey, Crazy Gamer. Okay, Brandon, are you here? Are you here for your reading? Type your question in, please, and thank you. Now, Kay, I just see your comment about him being 20 years younger. Don't you let these men give you a hard time about that. I'm just saying. You know, if you can, why not? The man I've been dating is 24 years younger than I am. My bad. How do I say that? Ixiomara, welcome, welcome. Okay, so Brandon, if you're not here, I'm going to have to move on. I haven't seen you type your question in. Did you think it was funny, Chill? See, you just never know about people, do you? And Brandon, so if you're not going to sound off here, well, thank you, Kay. That's right. I mean, it is what it is. Something I've been saying for a long time, way before, you know, we had all these movements of gender and sexual orientation and all that. Love is love is love. Period. Period. Except if underage is involved. That's not right. Yes, it's so true, Mula. Well, it is about chemistry, but it's also about a soul tie and oftentimes past lives. If you've been together with a person in a past life, that feels like chemistry. There's just a cord that attaches you. Okay, Mirwaz, are you here? If you are, type in your question, please, and thank you. Ooh, I like that. It's not about the future, it's about revealing the energy. That's cool. I like that. Mirwaz, are you here? Are you here, please? And I may not be pronouncing that correctly, but Mirwaiz. If you are here, please type in your question. Who 27? What are you doing today? I am doing readings for people, but I think my readings are spoken for, although a couple people haven't shown back up to ask their question yet. B. Roy's finest, I refuse to date younger. Women develop maturity a lot quicker than guys. Well, that is true. And amen to that. Not all guys are immature. I know. That's so true. Well, Kay, I kind of felt like that was the situation. Thank you for saying that and helping confirm, because there just was, you know, something else in the mix there. Oh my God, Craig. Holy moly. Craig found out that my ex-wife has been sleeping with her brother. When they were teenagers, everyone in her family knows except for his wife. Should I tell her? Oh, dear Lord. Oh, Craig, that's a tough. I don't. Maybe some other people will have different opinions and will chime in on that, Craig. I don't know that it's your place to tell that. Hopefully, if everybody else knows, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. But I do agree with Mule on that. Y'all know him as Harris Bob in the chat. I love how supportive you guys are being. That's just warms my heart, warms the cockles of my heart that you guys are being so supportive of each other. Okay, Brendan, I'm not seeing Brendan's comment. I don't think he's here anymore. So, Mirwaz, if you're here, I'm not seeing your comment. So, Chill, if you're here, since Mirwaz doesn't seem to be here, if you're here and you want me to pull a card for you, why don't you type in a question for me? Hey, Playboy Bunny. How's Jonathan doing? Is he behaving or not? Okay, so I'm not seeing Mirwaz. Chill, are you here? Well, I know you are, but I don't know. Do you have a question, Chill? You haven't heard from him in a week? Me either. I don't know. I'm kind of mad at mine. I mean, if you can't bother to even send a text on Christmas, then you know what I did today? I took his Christmas present and returned it on Amazon. Ta-da! Kiss my lily white. I don't need to be telling y'all my business, but I mean, really, really. Oh my God. Okay, chill. Where are you? There you are. I'm still here, but I don't know what question to ask. You know, that's really actually great because too many people are so hyper-focused. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see what Tara wants to say for you. Okay, so I'm just asking what deck for chill. What deck for chill tonight? Okay, thank you. Well, let's see. What kind of advice? What does chill need to know? What advice for chill, please? Well, I can't argue I cannot argue with those comments. Chill. You're welcome, chill. Oh, goodness. Well, you got those right away. That's yay. Welcome to the Matrix. I know. Welcome to the Matrix. Amen. Okay, so chill. There's something that you're feeling at a crossroads or having a moment of or I don't know. I say a moment. Moments are subjective, aren't they? How long moments are. A crossroads about something, an indecision about something, something that you're feeling disappointment or apathy about, a cycle that perhaps you're not wanting to end or you don't know how to end. But it's something that you're feeling, I don't want to fight for this anymore. I don't want to stand my ground about it. And yet, I got to see what this is about. You've got a cup of love here. A cup of love could be, it could be romance, can also be saying, a job you love, something that you love, but all of these cards are kind of straight or looking down, and this guy is looking the opposite direction. I don't know if you can't really see that here, but this guy's looking away from all the rest of the cards, like looking ahead into the future towards something he loves. Yeah. So this is being mindful about what you want to invest in. The Seven of Pentacles is the long term. And Spirit is saying, don't let this minor stuff, because that's what it is. And this, I'm laughing at myself because I never said this about the World card. This gerbil wheel, but that's what it is. We're all on a gerbil wheel, aren't we? This gerbil wheel make you give up on something you love. Make you give up on something you love. If it's something you love, plant the seeds. Have patience because this doesn't happen overnight. Obviously, again, this is the card about divine timing also. Watching your seeds come to fruition long term. But I know there's some kind of you've got, the Four of Cups is a card of disappointment, but now we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So something here that was emotionally disappointing, unhappiness, is in the mix somewhere in this equation for you. Again, that could be job, could be relationship, I have no idea, but what you're saying, circles and circles and we lose sight, some seeds have been planted. Excellent, excellent. But I'm feeling okay. So, this kind of looks like, if this was a love reading, I'd say, this is not the person for you or whatever, or not exactly a breakup, but it can be. But it's, okay, I've got to show you this card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. And on here, she's holding a falcon. Now, I don't know about other countries, but in the United States, it's almost impossible to get a license to own a falcon or any bird of prey, but particularly, those kinds of birds of prey. And so this, to me, is saying this is the card of someone who's single and has their money together. This person is just the ish, and I was drawn to the falcon because so few people could be able to get one, much less know what to do with it. And I feel like that's what you need to know, what Spirit is telling you. This is kind of about knowing your self-worth. You've accomplished so much already in your life. Excuse me. Don't let this minor disappointment kind of taint something down the road for you. Keep focused on what you love. And know that you are very unique. That you have some kind of special skill. Some kind of special skill that I don't know what it is here, but very unique. Now Spirit is saying, don't forget, you need to listen to your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition as you walk about your daily life. You've got some new communication, this is the Explorer page, exploring new things. You know, if at first you don't succeed and something doesn't make you happy and it doesn't come together like you want it to, and you have to cut it out, whatever this is for you, you know, don't get stuck in spilt milk. Don't get stuck here. Don't be afraid to jump back in, get back up on that horse and ride again. Literally. Get back up on that horse and ride again. You've got lots of options and choices. You are this magnificent King of Wands here. Hang on, I'm losing the card. You are this magnificent King of Wands here. Yep. Well, that was cool. I like that for you. But there's just something going on here where you're tempted to give up. And I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't, but this is sort of the don't lose sight of what you love. Keep focused, you know, keep focused on what you love and keep planting those seeds. That's the bottom line. That is the bottom line, Chill. Dear, not exactly. Reading tarot, the cards have archetypal meanings. And you can choose to read the cards only in the upright. Some readers do that. Some readers choose to read both reversals and upright. And the artwork in different tarot decks have well, different pictures on them. And so many readers are messages that we get, like I just did that to me was, I rarely am ever drawn to the falcon, but when I'm drawn to a specific element on the card, it's a message for the querent, for the person I'm reading for. And so we use, you know, different decks can have different messages. You're very much, very welcome, Chill. So I can't even talk tonight. Thank you very much, he says, for that reading. It was lovely. Thank you. Well, my pleasure. I wish you luck with that. Stay focused on what you love, whatever that is for you. Hey, Mula, you asked me to pull a card for you. You feel that too, dearie? Dear, I'm not sure how to say your name either. Well, I think the best readers are those that don't go strictly by the meaning of the card. You have an intuition. And sometimes a card will come out and it means one thing and that is not what I'm feeling off of. And so I have to stop and let my intuition kick in, and that meaning is different. And then I have an internal dialogue. That's why sometimes I go quiet. That card doesn't fit with the rest of the spread, for example. So is that saying it just, the energy of it is reversed even though the card isn't? Or is it saying there's another message I need to find for that, and then I need to pull a clarifier? So there's all different infinite variables with tarot. Pablo, keep scrolling. Yes, Kay, intuition is powerful, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Sorry, y'all. I was busy blocking somebody. I just can't even. Told y'all I have zero tolerance tonight. That's right. It gives more background for the card. And every good reader, your intuition talks to you through your experiences. So I have a completely different set of experiences because I grew up in a different country. I'm a female. I have been married. I have children. All of my life experiences that I pull from when I do readings that would be different from somebody in another country or in another culture, for example. Hey, Mildred. I know, the trolls are out. Oh my, I know it. I think they're worse at night. Yeah, I think they're worse at night, Mildred. I'm blocking them every chance I get. I'm just sorry that it's taken away from you guys for me to have to do that, but I'm just not having it. Well, that would be nice, Lex, wouldn't it? Hey, Mildred, I am well, sweetheart. I hope you had a good Christmas. I did. I had my whole family here. My heart is full. It was just, and I'm exhausted, but it was wonderful. It really was. Well, Ghost Town, thank you very much. That's sweet. Thank you. Mickey B, Merry Christmas. Okay, so Mula, you had asked me to pull a card. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? Yes, they seem to be, I think, more at night, D-Nice. I think that's true. Whatever, people are going to be who they are, you know? It's just who they are. I'm just not going to let it bother me, other than I'm just not going to tolerate it from all my good people here in the chat either. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mildred. That's sweet. Playboy. I knew that, Playboy Bunny. I did know that. Mula had asked me for a card, and he hasn't answered me, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some for you. Probably. I don't know. I'll have to track that a little more closely, Chill. I'm sure it would, I would think. I know my energy really shifts on a full moon. I have trouble sleeping. I'm very sensitive to that. Now, Mule, I'm a little confused because that seems like 3 questions, and I'm not clear about exactly Taylor made. Darlene is live. Yes, Taylor, I'm live. I'm live. Yes, Kay, I know. They are ignorant and rude, and you're a sweetheart for being my advocate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We wish you well. Thank you. Okay, now let me get up here. Mule, let's see if I can figure out your question again. Well, you've been here through all my speeches, or 90% of my speeches about law of attraction. So when it comes to the question about your sun, that's something that I would ask that you work on your manifestation skills with. Use manifestation to change and shift that relationship with your sun going forward. So I think you're asking, will you be more powerful? That first part of your question I'm not understanding. But I do understand that remarry and have more children. You want to know if you will remarry and have more children. Oh, I see you typed it. It just didn't scroll down. You're as powerful as you believe you are, Mule. Now, you knew I was going to say that, right? You knew that's exactly what I was going to say. You just open the door for that. Law of attraction. You are as powerful as you believe you are. We all are. Right, super powerful. You should flex. You should flex. I'm asking Spirit in my head, when I go quiet, it's because I'm talking in my head to the other side. The other side of the matrix. I'd like to do a reading for Mula, please. Let's see. What deck? Career? I'm now laughing at you, Mula. I picked the deck. I said, you heard me say career, question mark. I cut the deck. And we have the Empress card in reverse. Now, what you were just talking about, this very issue about power. This card in reverse can mean a creative block, selfish, impatient. And I'm not saying you're selfish. This is just the card says that. Dependent on others, and I know you are in your work somewhat. Inaction, lack of concentration, indecisive. And this is the part that I was laughing about. Overwhelmed, anxiety, because I know you don't sleep. All of those things. So that's where I think that's a statement of where you are. What is the potential for Mula? What's the potential? Okay, that one fell out. Oh, I love that. Oh my God, yes. This is your potential. The Emperor card. You know, as far as people, you can't get more powerful, I think, than this. He rules a country, for heaven's sakes. You can take that as literal as you want to, Mula, because I kind of judge by what you've told me that you do for a living. Respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, control, discipline. It's all the things. But again, he is all four kings rolled into one, just like the Empress. But what I'm feeling here is you've got to know it back to that Empress in reverse. That's a lack of confidence. I'm not sure I can do it. So this is a dichotomy, and it's tarot backing up what I said to you. Do you believe it? Do you believe that you can? What do you believe? I can't make it up. Now, there's a big message for me on this card. This is, you know, in a love reading, it's the player card, but it represents in and out, inconsistent energy. I feel like this is just, it can be impulsiveness. It can be adventuresome spirit for you, and it can also be inspired action, which I think applies to you. But what I'm hearing is, but don't get so bogged down in the everyday sort of minutia, and I got to get it done, and I got to get it done, and in and out, and I got to get this thing, you know, that you lose that spirit of adventure. Okay? I do feel like you have a challenge in your career with breaking cycles. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It means you're feeling like I don't have any control of this for you in this reading. You're feeling out of control. Can also mean resistant to change, so just file that comment away. But I really was drawn to the breaking of cycles for you. You know, you're kind of dealing with, we have a, you're saying that's exactly what's happening to you. This is crazy. It's magic of tarot. We have a saying here in the South, and it's true. in patriarchal society. So no offense to anybody. I'm not putting down anyone's culture, a way of life, but I'm explaining something. The comment is about, in the South in particular, we say, and you ladies will know, it's just a good old boy network here. And that means you scratch your back, I'll scratch yours. And the old guard, as it were, of older men, males, favor giving work to each other and supporting each other and not making room for other different people or different ways of doing things. And that's the feeling, if you can follow, that's the feeling I'm getting from this message off of this card, is when it comes about breaking cycles. That's right. Yeah, I just sense that that's something you're dealing with all these people you have to deal with in your crazy job over there. And I say crazy, I have respect, but it feels a lot like that, but on a bigger scale than good old Bubba Plumber over here, you know, fix, you know, what you do is a bigger scale. So I feel strongly though, Mula, that this is a message that's why you are where you are. So that you can do that. That's part of your mission, if you will, part of your spiritual assignment, if not career assignment. And I'm not saying they're exclusive, is to do that, to change some of those roles and break some of those cycles, breaking glass ceilings, if you were, for especially because you're in a different culture there. And I know that can be a heavy responsibility, but you're up for it. Look who you are. You're up for it. You were given the skills. You have the skills. Just don't let yourself get overwhelmed and lose your adventuresome spirit. And go out there and break some cycles, Bubba. Break some cycles. You're very welcome. That's what you're doing. I love it. I love confirmation too, but I'm mostly happy for you. Yeah. I just got a real pretty strong message about that. That's really your mission in this. It's not the task at hand, the specific task that you're assigned to do or create or whatever. This is the bigger mission that you're accomplishing through your work. That's way cool. Wow. All right. Way cool. I love that for you, Mula. Yeah, and just don't let it get you. What is Mickey up to tonight, Playboy Bunny? What is he when you decide, oh, if you'll marry him or not? I don't know if she wants to live where you live, Mickey. Maybe it's cold there. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you, Mula. Well, who knows? I mean, who knows? Anything can happen, right? Now, Playboy Bunny wanted to know about Jonathan. What the dickens is he up to, that mischievous so-and-so? What is he up to? What deck for Playboy Bunny tonight? Okay, we're asking her, what is Jonathan up to? I don't know exactly what question you asked me, Playboy Bunny, but, oh, what is Jonathan's feelings and next actions towards you? Okay. That's two different questions. I'm trying to think how to ask that. Just a second. Well, we'll just see what comes out. We want to know what Jonathan's feelings are toward Playboy Bunny and his potential actions, future actions. Yeah, he is. I mean, I just feel that so strongly with him. Mischievous, I know it. Please and thank you, Spirit. Whoa, that just almost, did I fall on the floor? Nope. Oh, Holy Toledo. Jeez. Okay. Oh, man. Playboy Bunny, honest to God, you know. Yep. There's no communication. You told me that, though. And there's two different ways I can read that. I'm going to ask for more. Please show me more. Please show me more. Charlotte is saying, I look like the vegan teacher. I don't know what vegan teacher that is. I'm not vegan. I mean, I try to eat reasonably healthy, but I'm not. I don't know who that is. Is she on YouTube? Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. I don't think I have the heart to tell you this, because not in the bad way. I don't mean that. I mean, I'm just... I'm savoring this, Playboy Bunny. I'm savoring this for you because I've been here with you for a minute, you know? Good Lord. And I want to smack him around. And if you knew my guy, you'd want to smack him around too. But that's why I laugh. I'm laughing with you. You know that by now, right? Because my guy has had some similar antics, and it's just like you just shake your head, right? Yeah, close your... Y'all are so funny. I'm cracking me up. I am pulling for Jonathan's feelings and intentions. So, are y'all ready? Drum roll for Playboy Bunny. Now, I could read this a number of ways. We know this is the card of overwhelm and juggling and dropping the ball, right? Dropping the ball. I'm overwhelmed. I'm dropping the ball. In a love reading, though, somebody who is juggling means I don't want to juggle anymore. This is the potential. Now, hold up, hold up. Slide forward to the edge of your seat now. Because the Three of Cups, now this can be celebration, right? This can be a happy card. Can also be overindulging, I'm just saying. Wait for it, wait for it. Ta-da, the Lover's card. So he's finally maybe getting in touch with his feelings about, or willing to admit his feelings for you. This is the, you know, the Lover's card. What can I say? Now, if that wasn't enough, you're sliding forward. Well, you need to slide more forward because this last row is even better, funnier, good. Guess who's coming with their cup of love and or apology? He's going to say, I have awakened, baby. Look, I want to reconcile. Look, I have risen up out of my coffin. And I know I've been at a crossroads. I've been at this crossroads about change, but now I want to change. Now I want to change. Because I miss you. I miss you. I know I was up in my head. I know I played some mind games with you. And I also know I didn't tell you the truth. But I'm making a choice because I know now you're my soulmate. And I'm tired of these sleepless nights and anxiety. I'm pulling up my big boy boots. And I'm going to be strong because I'm looking toward what I want. I want a happy home. I want the, you know, I want the picket fence, and I want harmony between us. And I don't want to fight anymore. I'm tired of feeling sad and missing you and having remorse. I don't want this cycle between us to end. I'm stopping there. I can't even with you tonight. I can't even. Now, I can look for some other meaning here if you'd like me to, but I know you don't, so I'm not going to. I'm not. Why would I ruin that, right? Oh, good Lord. Here we go again. Y'all excuse me while I block somebody. Dumb brains here. Okay, y'all stop making comments for 1 second so I can block this person, because every time I try to do it, the feed pops up here. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. All right, now y'all can comment. Sorry, you said. I'm definitely not playing with you. I know better. You're so welcome, Mula. I'm glad you were here tonight. Thank you for always being a great supporter for me here and bringing great energy to the chat with everybody. Thank you. Hi, David. Welcome. So, Playboy Bunny, how about we just end on that good note and see if this comes to pass? Because you know this is just potential. That's all tarot readers do, is we pick up on potentials. You just have to, you know my speech is well enough by now. You've got to live in the end. Live like it's already happened, like you're already living in the thing you want. That's law of manifestation, right? So you get busy picturing him over there, you know, kneeling down on one knee or whatever you want. All right, that's your homework for me now. I try, Mule, I try. You know, that it gets me into trouble because I tend to give more than I get, and that's okay. I'm not complaining about that, but sometimes I give to a fault, in other words, and I'm learning as I've gotten older. I'm trying to get better about balancing that, but, you know, when it's kind of, when you're a giver as your personality, it's kind of goes with it, but whatever. Mule, yes. I'm with Mule. Make him kneel. Kneel, you scum. You have put me through hell and back. Kneel before me. Oh, goodness. That's so funny. Is it me? Is that me knocking the car? Is that who's knocking? Oh, Slick Dapper, slick yourself on out of here. Oh, goodness. K.A., this chat goes so very fast. If you have posted something, I missed it, that's for sure. Hold on 1 second. I got to block somebody else, so it just seems to be. I'm just going to have, how about we change the name of this to Block Hour? Oh, God, I hate it. Oh, awesome. Oh, thank you, Millie. I hadn't looked. That's awesome. Thank you. Yes, I love that. Thank you so much for always speaking up for that. So who, Bolts Hard? That's a mouthful. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, K.A., it seems like somebody just before you had asked a question, and I've lost it in the chat. Does anybody remember, or there were? Well, I know there were several, but I have actually finished for my free readings tonight. I've done all. Actually, I've done 5. Didn't I do 5 tonight? But I do have super chats open. You're so sweet, Mule. I love you. I love how great of a supporter. I keep saying that. It's true. It's just so, you just can't know how helpful it is for me to be able to focus on the reading and kind of know I know that you're not my moderator officially, but you kind of do that for me, and I'm so grateful. Thank you. K.A., I want to know why my ex-Lord called me to say he still loves me, misses me, but then I texted him next day and he vanished. What happens? Nayland, I am doing, offering, I've done my free readings. I'm offering readings, tarot readings. Well, I wish everybody was so generous, but thank you. I'm just going to say thank you a million times, and I do say a prayer for you. I do pray for people that help me, so thank you. Well, there's definitely stuff you're not, there's definitely things hidden from you, K.A. Secrets, things that are hidden. What's hidden from K.A.? What's hidden from K.A.? Somebody's making plans. Your person's making plans. What about what? What are they making plans about? What are they making plans about? Ooh. This person's going through something. They've got anxiety about something. Trying to make amends about something. Now, that doesn't mean make amends with you. Maybe he's not talking to you because he's making amends with somebody else. I don't know about that, but feeling left out in the cold, that would be you. Well, I think you're wanting this person to commit to you more, aren't you? You want something, you want kind of the, you want more from him. Commitment or some kind of a leveling up from him. Is that right? Long distance relationship. Well, that could also be what the Three of Wands means. Yeah, that very well could be what the Three of Wands means. Yes, you want commitment, and he gave up. Well, okay. Did he give up because you pushed him away, or did he give up meaning he's got something else going on where he is? You know? Oh, he said he felt pressured. I see. Well, he didn't give up. He ran. Let's be clear. He didn't give up. He quit. He ran. That's different. Yeah, well, that's understandable. And let me tell you, Kay, you don't want him. Guys, push the button. What is? Oh, thank you, Mula. To be honest, you don't want him yet. He needs to go out there and get his wild oats sown and get all that out of his system, because he would tell you he would commit and he wouldn't be able to fulfill it. I'm just going to tell you the truth of that. And it scares him. And it scares him. He's just running scared. That's all in the world that is. So, will he come back? Well, he's holding on, if not in communication, in his heart, he's holding on to this, meaning you. What might his future actions be? Ooh. Well, I think you're going to see this person again for sure. That's the Ace of Cups. That's love. It's saying he's got feelings for you. He's just running scared. Plain and simple. I would say get busy living your life. Go about your life doing your thing. Leave the door open. Don't sit there in your chair growing old, picking your chin hairs, waiting for him to come to the door. But leave the door cracked. Get on with your life. Get busy. Get busy getting happy. And then if he comes back, then he'll be ready to come when he comes. He just needs some time to get past this other relationship. He's not over that yet. Or not, and I don't mean not over the person. I mean, going through any kind of a breakup or divorce is difficult. It lingers, the stress of it all. So I think he just needs, my feeling is he just needs some more time to put that in the rearview mirror. Okay. Should you text him again? Should Kay text him again? Maybe. Well, that wasn't conclusive. Should you text him again? Not yet. Timing? God, I got that card again. The King of Wands, I got it twice. This is, he's very attracted to you, and I know you're very attracted to him. I could feel that. But it does talk about overcoming. This is a king that, he's an action king, yes. And he's good at overcoming challenges. He looks at the big picture. He's a natural leader. But when I cut the deck again, I got the Moon card, which is things that are hidden. And I just feel like What's hidden? I love tarot. What's hidden? Remember this card? Can't make it up. Can't make it up. That he has feelings for me, for you. He's just got to, you've just got to let, I think, I think he has so many feelings for you because he's actually thinking about commitment, and it scares the bejesus out of him. I think no, I would give him time. I would give him time. Give him more time. Let him sit with it. Give him more time. Brandon, are you going to make me block you? Yeah, give him time. I think that's what I'm feeling. Give him time. It's there. The feelings are there. But if you push him now, I think you'll push him away, to be honest. Just give him some time. Okay, guys, I have done all of the free readings tonight. If you want a reading, you can buy one in the super chat. I'm drawing the line tonight because I have not a whole lot of energy because it's been a busy week. But I can be bought for a super chat. Isn't that shallow? That's horrible. That's horribly shallow. That was accurate. Thank you, Kay. Thank you. Thank Tarot. Thank Tarot. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay. You have to finish your coursework, but you're too lazy? Oh, well, I can't help you with that one. What am I up to, like 5 people I've blocked tonight? Thank you, Jill. That's sweet of you. Thank you so much. Salim, if you keep typing your question, I will certainly not answer it. That's spamming the chat, and I don't honor that. Josh, should you have kids? If you want them, you shouldn't ask a tarot reader that. If you want kids, have kids. I'm not sure. I know there's more to that story. I know you're asking for a different reason than a superficial reason. I think you're asking because there's a health issue. What is all this? Well, that card's been prevalent tonight too. This, yeesh, mind games. Oh, Wanell is here. My knight in shining armor has come to my rescue. Love you, Wanell. I've only blocked 5 people so far tonight, so geez. Wanell is my official BFF and official moderator when she can get here. All right, let me go back up here to... I don't know where I may have lost it now. Ashish, we are not in contact. We reconnected, ended up to, I don't know about ending up together, but will we reconnect? Very possibly. And very possibly you might end up together. That's the Hierophant card, which often is called the marriage card. So yes, you may. You very well may. But, you know, everybody has free will. All right, gang. How about somebody ask me a question about metaphysics or something we can talk about? Detroit's, I did my free, in fact, I was scheduled to do, I had said I would do 4, and I've actually done 5. You're welcome, you're welcome, Ashish. My pleasure. What is your question, Detroit's? What is a life path 1? Well, I can get my numerology book and read that to you. It means people who are starters. They are, you know, first out of the gate. They are good at initiating things. They're leaders typically. Think independently. I certainly do not speak Arabic. Does that make sense? You're welcome. But a life path, well, it would be virtually that same thing. Jonathan, I don't like to think about predicting the future. Readers pick out potentials that are out there for you. And there are many kinds of potentials, many potentials for you. So what we do is at this particular point in time, if you ask me a question, I tune in and ask the tarot cards, and it gives me a potential, the most prevalent potential for you at this moment in time, which could change 5 minutes from now. That's how tarot works. Well, give me more to your question. Hi, Jose, welcome. Well, that is, yes, being the first, that's right. I'm talking about Detroit's comment here. So Mula is asking, can you teach us how to shift our energy efficiently through different steps? I would say the quickest way is to meditate, by far. And I keep getting requests for that. I've been thinking maybe doing a membership for, like doing a live meditation, guided meditation. I've been asked to do that by some members. I can't speak suddenly. About me, well, it is interesting. How much do you want to know? How much time do I have to talk about this? I have to say, I do think I have something that was given to me genetically through my father's line, father's side of the family. And I actually told y'all that story one night about how my father, it's the only time, I think, only recorded record of it in history is on one of my lives. I talked about the last heir of the 13th child of the 13th child because my grandfather saw spirits. And so I think there is something to that genetically that's passed on. But if you meditate, this is a little known fact that it is one of the best ways to enhance and cultivate your abilities to tune into your intuition. So that's what I've done for the last 35 plus years, and it's really helped me. And then of course it does help to have a good teacher, which I did. I don't know. Thank you, Juanil. So I think I would say my spiritual teacher was encouraged. He taught us, all of us, not just me, everybody, how to do exercises to, we started out doing cold readings. As you've heard me say before, I didn't get into tarot till about 2 years ago, but I've been doing readings. Every one of us that were in this path with me started out doing cold readings. Just, we would do things from, you would sit in front of somebody and say a word, that your person in front of you. Like I would be the reader, and my person sitting in front of me, who I'm going to read, would just say a word, any word, just one word. And then you would do a reading based off of the word that they said. And so it really teaches you how to go in and connect with what you're feeling, and connect to subtle energies and images, and kind of put all that together like puzzle pieces to come up with a message. But it's really an energy flow is what it is. At least it feels that way for me. So, for example, if somebody says a word, and the first thing is, what does that word mean? Literally, like, for example, the first time I did this, honestly, the person sitting in front of me's word was tree. Okay, how do you got some life crisis going on, and how does the word tree relate to that I'm supposed to help you, right? Well, it meant it had to do, what are trees? These are living beings, growing, changing, evolving, and they have roots. They have deep roots that go down to the earth. And no matter what's going on with the leaves above the ground, above the surface, that are being blown about by the storm, the roots are always strong. And and I kind of went into that flow of talking about what a tree is. And then from that, when you get into that flow of your intuition, other messages come. It's like, it's kind of a magnet. Other messages come. It's a frequency of energy that attracts other information. I don't know that that's what you wanted to know, but I don't know. I thought that was interesting to share. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Let me catch up on some of your comments now. Yes, it is. It's a common, exactly. It is a combination of intuition and like I said earlier, because if I'm a male from a different culture living in another country, my experiences to pull on and my information is very different. It doesn't make me any better or not as good of a reader. It just means that the pool of information is a little different, and so we would get a little different messages. But ultimately, we're all unique, but we all have different ways of getting it. And I hear things also. I see pictures and I hear things in my head. Different readers have different, they're called clairs. Clairaudience means you hear things. There's clairsentient, you feel things. Clairvoyance is just the knowing of something. So I have all those. There are other clairs. I think there are 8 clairs. Some people like taste and smell things. Those are clairs also. So that's how I work. Yes, well, and that's the thing. That is absolutely a thing, Mula, that, and don't discount that. Your intuition is a very valuable tool. Why do you think we have it? Every human being on the planet has intuition. It was built into us. It was, animals have instinct. We have intuition. It's that version for us. We have intuition. It is a kind of instinct, if you think about it. And so it's something that we should use more often. And if you usually the intuition is that very first quick piece of information that you get when you meet somebody. It's not the 5 minutes later when you've talked to them and now you're getting to know them and judging them on what's coming out of their mouth. It's more, you can usually trust your intuition because it's first, typically. Not always, but it's just a way to practice it is all I'm saying. K.A., let me see, what are you saying? But not everyone can read the tarot with it. I have to say that's true, K.A., and thank you. I do feel blessed. I truly am blessed. And you blocked too. Thank you, Juanelle. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's a busy night. Um, it is a blessing. There's also another side to that. I will tell you that it's not all rainbows and unicorns, but it is a blessing, and I do feel that way. And your question is, but not everyone can read tarot with the intuition you're born with. Many learn it, but can't. Well, they can, but I don't know if they will. The option is there. There are practices to develop your intuition. So whether they choose to just read tarot cards as just the literal surface archetypal meanings, that's their choice. Do they have the opportunity to increase their intuition and to, use it and start incorporating that into their tarot? It's a choice. It's a choice. So that's not there. There's not a yes or no, I don't think, to that question. Chill, did you mean it's not all peaches and cream? Is that what you meant to say? That's true. Oh, hello, Amar from Egypt. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Mula is asking, if you focus now, what do you hear? If you have a message from deep inside that you can share, oh, like a channeled message. That's a great question. You're putting me to the test, Mula. Let's see. Interesting message. Be patient with yourselves. You're not nearly as patient with you as we, meaning Spirit, would like you to be. You judge yourselves and you judge others even more harshly. Life is supposed to be about giving and flowing and surrendering and experience. It's not about the chase of things. People have lost track of what's valuable. And I think it's a good exercise to sit down and ask, if you were going on a long trip and you could only take one thing, what would it be? What would that thing be? Or if you were leaving this planet, what gift would you leave? What one gift would you like to leave? You can't take stuff with you, right? What gift would you like to leave the planet? What will your legacy be? Think about those things, not about what car or house you're living in and the material things. Those are not the important things. Those are vehicles that get us down the road of life. They serve us unless they become our masters. That's my message. Ta-da! Jill, you're asking me when oh, no, I didn't mean to. When I leave here, what will you cling to? What will I cling to? Are you asking me that person? Are you, oh, you're just restating what I said, yes. Amen, K.A., that's right. It does make life easier. I can't argue that, but yes, it doesn't, the pursuit of things makes you happy for a minute while you have it. You want that new car and it'll make you happy for an afternoon, and then you're right back pursuing something else. It's like you that have been here with me, hear me talk about happiness is an inside job. Your job is your mission on earth. You did not decide on the other side of the veil to come down here. I'm going to earth and I'm going to acquire as many things as I can. That wasn't what you said over there. I'm going to go to earth and I'm going to run, jump, and play, and I'm going to experience, and I'm going to love, and I'm going to try and I'm going to fail. I'm going to get back up and I'm going to try again. I'm going to meet new people and make new soulmates, and I'm going to have a lot of hard lessons along the way, but all of that is going to serve my soul's growth. And that growth is what I will take with me. That is the only thing you get to take with you to the other side, folks. That's it. Boy, I'm waxing philosophical, aren't I? Thank you, Mula. I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad it did resonate. Thank you. Yeah, this channel is about all kinds of things. It's, you know, whatever the subject. Yes, do it. Meditation. Meditation is, I can't say it's a cure-all, but it's about as close of a thing as I know of. It helps your body physically, physiologically. It helps your mind. It helps your nervous system. And there are plenty of medical studies that have been done to prove this. So meditation is a very underused and undervalued tool. Yep. Okay, guys, I think I might be toast for tonight unless you have any other kind of metaphysical or broad questions that anybody wants to ask, not personal readings, but any other broad metaphysical questions you'd like to talk about. Oh, Familian, welcome. Thank you for being here from Denmark. Awesome, awesome. It's a fur piece. Thank you, Mule. I appreciate those likes. I really, really do. Hi, Sean. Welcome. Hi, Edgar. Thank you for being here. From Canada. Awesome, Karen. Thank you for being here, too. In Turkey, my goodness. This is so amazing. I'm just absolutely gobsmacked and fascinated about people being here from all over the world. What about bad karma? Yes, it's a thing. It's the system of karma is gradually being dissipated. I'll say it like that. Eventually, but it's a slow process. But yes, karma is a real thing. I'm not sure what your question was. Oh, sorry. I do see it up there. It just disappeared so fast. Do we carry karma when we have bad luck in love over and over? You know, I don't, that's a loaded question because I'm undecided myself about some of that. Let me put it this way. I'm not sure I'm going to use that word karma. We have unresolved stories with people that sometimes we come into this lifetime and we have to finish that storyline. So you could call that karma. But, not but, it is. What was the second part of your question, though? Wait, let me find it again. The over and over part, that's what I was going to address. The over and over part is, well, sure, if you don't learn the lesson, you're going to repeat it. Simple. You're here. Every relationship in your life is an opportunity for you to grow and change if you so choose. And I'm talking specifically, the biggest opportunity for that are romantic relationships. They are here to teach us. They are here to be a mirror, to show us what we need to heal and what we need to work on in our shadow side. You know, and we tend to blame them for everything that's wrong in our world. And people it's easy to blame people and be a victim, but that's not really the truth of it. We're just living out what we've created. We've created that person being in front of us that is reflecting our own subconscious beliefs about the world. I'm not worthy of love. I'm not worthy of somebody who's faithful. I'm not worthy of being valued by my partner. That person is there and their behavior is there because that's our subconscious belief and they're reflecting it to us. So when we heal that, then that person changes or that person leaves and somebody who new will show up who reflects that new belief. That's the way, I'm just addressing your over and over question about why it keeps happening. Oh, John, you're so sweet. Thank you. Very kind. Thank you. Oh, Mula, good night. Good night. Thank you again for all your help tonight. You're so appreciated. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a million times over. Thank you. Yes, yes, it is a mirror. Absolutely, everybody is. For that matter, let me take. I don't need the glares drive me crazy. Every circumstance, every challenge, every, even somebody in traffic, at your job, those things that trigger you and push your buttons and bring up those emotions in you are there to show you something. Now, are they good emotions? Are they not good? Are they pushing your anger buttons and your I'm not worthy buttons? Then you need to heal that. It's showing you that's a weakness. That is a shadow part. That's part you need to strengthen. It's an opportunity. Oh, thank you, Blazing Spirit. Thank you. I didn't wash it yet from the gym, but thank you. Got to get it off my face mainly. Yes, it is. Well, you're welcome. You're very welcome. It's a great question, by the way. Yes. Okay. Did anybody else have one of those kinds of questions? Hi, Uncle Ed. I know I enjoyed my Christmas. It was fabulous. I hope you did as well. Well, good, K.A. I'm glad. I'm glad you asked the question because I think a lot of people will benefit from that. Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate you being here tonight. All right. Does anybody else have sort of another general question? Not a personal reading, but anything general about manifestation or metaphysics? Hang on a minute. I'm not laughing. I'm trying to pronounce your name, and I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a second. Wasakaug, I can't pronounce it. Wasekaug. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Your grandmother is haunting me. How do you stop it? Well, if she truly is haunting you, Wasakaug, that's how you say it. If she is truly haunting you, there's a reason. And first of all, there is a. Thank you, K.A. Appreciate that. Pitching in very much. Appreciate that. Thank you, John, and I appreciate you too. Appreciate that very, very much. It could be because she never liked you. No, and here's why. Because when spirits cross over to the other side, they don't take that same baggage of ego that we have when we're here in the physical body. They don't. They have your consciousness expands back into the non-physical when you cross over to the other side. In other words, we don't think as small on the other side. We're not petty and have all those feelings that we do when we're here. We're more loving. We understand. We have a broader view of everything existence. So I don't feel like that's it. But she may be trying to give you a message about something. That's possible. So I would say, to me, a haunting is different than somebody who's visiting you from the spirit, from the other side. A haunting would be you're feeling or seeing things, negative things, feeling like things being knocked down off of shelves now that's not always true. Sometimes my brother has knocked things down for me. Now he's just saying, hey, sis, I'm here. Let's talk. You've got to be careful about how you label it because she may just be, again, trying to get your attention. I'm just saying. So why in the world, what is that behind me where that's a painting? We talking about that painting right there? That's one of my paintings I did. So it really is, I would caution you to label it as a haunting. She's probably just wanting to talk to you. So I would say, ask her, what is the message that you have for me? What would you like me to know? Help me to understand your message that you're giving me at this time. What is it you want me to know? Help me to understand. Also ask your angels, to help me to understand the communication with her. Try that. I think. Now, if you feel threatened, if it is something other than that, you can usually tell if it's a negative energy, but I think you just got a little bit of guilty conscience going on there. So let's change that word from a haunting. She's just visiting you is my feeling. In the hallway, can you even see my, oh, you're not, in the camera, you're not actually seeing here. Let me show you what you're seeing. You're seeing a corner of my desk, I think. Hold on 1 second. That's my desk. There's not a hallway behind me. But who knows, that, you know, I get visited by spirits, so who knows who's here. Mafia boss? Who's the mafia boss? Did I miss something? Oh, goodness. Chill. Let's see. What did you say? How did we go from card reading to advice? Because I've done all the free readings I'm doing tonight, and I asked people if they had general questions about anything metaphysical or, you know, of that subject nature that we could talk about. You said what? I'd like to... Oh, you'd like to see the painting? That painting? It's kind of dark in here. I doubt you can see it very well. It's geraniums. I believe you, Dee. I see spirits. I believe you. And you know, I'm a medium, so I do. And my brother's ashes are sitting right here, so it could be him. I'm not playing. It could be. I wasn't joking about that. Well, you know, if it was black, I'm protected. I'm not the least bit threatened or worried about that. I am protected. So thank you. Appreciate you chiming in here. Thank you for your concern. I appreciate that. Sandeep, good morning. So does anybody else have a question about... well, now, did you just mute that conversation I was having with her? That's not, I mean, she wasn't really being, maybe I didn't read it all, though. Okay, Kay, let's see, what's your question about? No, I'm not from Brazil, and I don't know what Pampa Gira, I don't know what that is. I'm not from Brazil. No, I'm from the U.S. They said they attach the loved ones. Are women's spirits are bad? I don't know about that. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. There are all... Oh, hey, Angelique from Israel. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. I can't tell you the names of all those. I'm not that versed on... And I know there's a whole hierarchy of spirits on the other side, both good and dark, I've been told. And you know, I don't entertain my intellect with that. I just don't. I work specifically with my team, and I kind of like it that way. Now, I do readings for, you know, deceased loved ones readings. Like I said earlier, I'm a medium, but I do it within my narrow parameters because I can keep it myself protected and all that kind of stuff. So I don't really go out there and explore. I don't know about that particular belief system or names of those spirits. There are different kind of spirits that can attach to people, though. I can verify that. There are, yes. You're saying you asked because you see many prayers on YouTube that say bring your ex back, etc. Well, okay, prayers are different than manifestation, but they're kind of not. I mean, they're similar, Because if you pray for something, you believe in it, right? And a belief is a thought. And a belief is a thought that you keep thinking, and a thought that you keep thinking will eventually manifest. So it's not really that different from manifesting. So when you say prayers, I haven't seen those videos, but I do believe in the law of manifestation. Now, I don't pray like most people pray. I don't pray like, please God, give me this, that, and the other. I pray by giving thanks. Thank you, God, for this food that I'm eating today. Thank you, God, for my family. Thank you, God, for my health. That's how I pray. So if you're asking because that's something you want to do, I would recommend that you educate yourself on the law of attraction or the law of manifestation. Abraham Hicks, Joe Dispenza, there's a lot of good ones. Some of the old-timer ones, Neville Goddard is one. He kind of started, well, not he went in the first one maybe, but he was back there, that talk about and teach you about law of attraction. Those are good teachers. Yes, I am very spiritual. Physics or psychics? Do I believe in physics? Yes. We have to have physics to live in this three-dimensional world. Are you saying, do I believe in psychics? Is that how you meant to say that? Yes, I do. Not very often, Jonathan, oddly. Not very often do I remember my dreams. We all are sinners, Joey. Do you know the definition of the word? The original definition of the word sin is an archery term. It means missed the mark. Christy, I do believe in spirits and ghosts to a point. Why do humans dream? That's a great question. I think it's because a part of our being, because we are multi-layered beings. We're not just this physical carcass, multi-layered beings. A part of us rises up, if you will, from our physical body at night and experiences learning in another plane. That's one explanation. Another explanation is sometimes, and I don't think that's always the case with dreams, sometimes it's our subconscious brain kind of dumping. It's sort of like what it does to clear, you know, at the end of the day. It's like sweeping out some overactive, what do they call those? Oh shoot, what are they called? It's a firing in the brain. I can't think of what they're called right now, but so, and sometimes dreams can be precognitive. It can be messages. Sometimes our deceased loved ones can communicate to us through dreams. So I don't think there's just one clear-cut definition of what dreams are, for me anyway. Yeah, that's true. Well, Chill, that's a great question, because I have the same problem. I don't remember mine. Now, if you have there's a term I heard I don't know, I started to say years ago, probably a couple decades ago, that stuck with me, and there's probably a more technical term than this, but it's called a great dream. It feels different. It feels more tactile. It has a different sense and feel about it than just normal kind of dreams where we remember one little snippet and one little snippet. Those are there for a different reason. Those kind of feel different all the way around. Those I typically remember, and I bet you've had this experience too. I can't answer that. I don't know. I think part of it is some of our brains work differently, because we're all different, very unique, wired differently and all that, right? So I'd have to say part of that is, a large part of that is how different our brains are. But we're all human beings, I know. So I'm not sure that I have a clear answer for you on that. I hear a lot of people, keep a notebook beside their bed, and if you wake up and you write down right away, instead of fully coming into the state of awakening, because there's a state between sleep and awake. There's that middle state, Peter Pan state. Seriously, was in the Peter Pan movie. So you had a great dream, okay, but it hasn't come true yet. But all the other dreams are not clear. Well, you know what I'm talking about then. You've experienced it. It felt different, didn't it? Now, do you think we will live again tomorrow? I do indeed, and I think we reincarnate, and I think we will eventually, you know, incarnate and have been in other planets too, for that matter. There you go, Wanell. That's a good point. Very good point. Keep your body clear. That's also, she's commenting, I think, on the dream, about dreaming. Wanell is my moderator and BFF. She says, wake up slowly, talking about dreams, remembering your dreams, and keep your body clean. No alcohol or drugs will allow you to, they won't allow you to be clear. That's true, I'm sure, yes. I hadn't thought about that. That's right, Wanell. Because it is a physical vehicle for sure. I do believe in reincarnation. I surely do. Back rooms lover. I am spiritual. I did grow up with a religious background. I would not call myself religious currently. I am very spiritual, however. And of course, we all have a definition of what that would mean, right? Did I miss a question up here somewhere? Charles Xavier said there's only 3 categories of dreams. Well, please elaborate, Charles. Then you probably know more than I do. You've read about not everyone can do Ouija board. No one should do Ouija board, K.A. Let me warn you about that right now. It's a fun game, and yes, I played with them when I was a child too. But what people don't know when you are working with a Ouija board is you're opening a portal. You are potentially opening a portal. And since you also don't know how to protect yourself, most of you, I'm just this general statement, I'm not speaking about you specifically, K.A. Most people who play with one don't know that there is a protection ritual to do, and it can open up a portal for spirits to come in. So I do not recommend them. I do not recommend playing with Ouija boards or spirit boxes or any of that unless you know what you're doing. Yes, Wanell, that's right. They are dangerous because you don't know. You're wanting to talk to spirits, but you don't know what spirits are talking back to you. They can be very convincing. They can be these. We'll call them trickster spirits. Sure I understand. I know, Siri. I don't understand either. Thank you. Trickster spirits or low, let's call them low, darker spirits, can be very convincing. And so you don't want to mess with that. Yes, they can. Okay, yes, they can. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Well, right, play at your own risk. I just have to, I know that, so I have to say it, you know. I don't recommend it. Good, Jacob. I'm happy that you found your path and that works for you. It's a busy night, isn't it, Wanell? Busy night. Okay, guys, was there another question about just general stuff here? Anybody? I love this dialogue. I'm really enjoying it. Let me get my chat current here. Oh, God. Oh, I have no clue about that. KAS, how many types of tarot cards exist? I have no clue. Because there's tarot cards, and then there's oracle cards, and there's angel cards, and there's all these other kind of cards. So I wouldn't know where to start to know the answer to that. You're saying you played in your hospital and didn't feel any bad on the Ouija board. Well, maybe you were lucky, or maybe that something came through and didn't bother you but bothered somebody else. So you just don't know. Or you were just lucky. I don't know. Well, Jacob, if you're still, I can still read your comments. Apparently not, unless she just put you in timeout. Were you behaving? If you misbehave, you will get blocked here. I don't mess with that. I don't. If you talk ugly, or if you're in here spamming, pushing your religious agenda, whatever it is, on other people, you'll get blocked. I just don't have any tolerance for it. I'm an open-minded person, and I want my viewers to have the ability to come here and not feel put upon, shall we say. Hello, Hunter. Well, I guess you can look at my face until then. I don't disagree with that, Alan. That's absolutely true. You see, you're judging me. You're judging me, thinking I don't believe in God. I think that is very narrow-minded of you. I am, my channel's Scorpio 1111. That's my birthday. Oh, Lord, no, thank God I have not, Hunter. Well, I'm glad, Jacob. Again, I believe there are many paths for people. And if that's the path that set you free, then I am truly happy for you. I'm not being sarcastic. I am truly happy for you. Well, first of all, this is not an astrology channel. That's not what I do here. But you people just, I'm just not going, it's not about that. It's not, you know, you've plenty of other channels to go talk about that where you guys have your own support network. That's not what we talk about here. Hunter, that's a great question. Would you rather have a bad job that pays good or a good job that pays? I'd rather do what I love. I'd rather do what I love, but I know sometimes you have to pay the bills. The power company doesn't care that you're doing what you love. They want their money. So I think life is both. Life is both. Hello, Jay from Australia. Welcome. Why are people so fascinated with how old? Y'all thinking I'm going to die on this right here? Is that why y'all asked me how old I am? I don't know. 73, 74. My son were arguing about this yesterday. We got to pay bills. That's right, K.A. You know, all this talk about, you know, I love spiritual talk. Y'all know that, right? But we live in a three-dimensional world. We have to have our feet firmly planted on the ground. I'm very grounded about these things. I'm not airy-fairy spiritualist. I'm not a New Age spiritualist. I'm just, we got to pay bills. Okay, I've had enough of you guys tonight, so I'm signing off. These negative trollers are here, and I'm not wanting to deal with it anymore. So, guys, I've enjoyed. For those of you, hey Alberto, sorry, I'm getting ready to leave here, but thank you for being here. And I'm going to sign off for tonight. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'm glad I got to do a few readings for you, and I will see you guys again soon. Love to you all. This weekend I'll be back. Bye.